I thought I'd share with you the ideal day in the life of an estate manager, or at least in my mind. Um, when I first started my estate management role, I had a pretty good idea of what I thought it should be. I had worked on some beautiful luxury properties over the course of 20-year career, but I had not worked in them. And I felt like I had hit a home run with getting hired in this demanding role, which I felt 110% suited for. I thought by being employed by a high-tech giant, I would walk into the world of professionalism and sophistication that I hadn't experienced in the landscape construction world, even though I had worked with some of the best contractors in the business. But I was so wrong. I did work with some really brilliant people on this new estate, but everyone seemed to be struggling to survive. The travel team had been on the road for more than 30 days with very little sleep. The housekeeping staff was fighting over whose responsibility it was to vacuum the outdoor furniture cushions, while the interior housekeeper hadn't had a day off in 2.5 years. Everyone was working independently and collaborating only as required, and no one was happy. Over the next few months, I noticed some concerns, some missed housekeeping tasks, an imbalance of overworked staff while others were left early. And most concerning was that nobody wanted to help each other. The sentiment was, why do I need to do my job and help them do theirs? The contractors were also unhappy with delayed payments, some beyond 60 days. I soon figured out why. I dug into my new office with a bookcase full of loose papers. Some of those papers contained work orders and invoices that hadn't been approved or submitted to pay for payments. I wonder if any of you share my dream of an ideal day in the life of an estate manager. One where everyone on your team meets in the morning, or group text or virtual chats to discuss how yesterday went. Did they complete their goals? What were their challenges? And what's your focus on today or this week? And then you discuss tasks where two is better than one, like someone's up on a ladder with a garden hose, or moving a heavy piece of furniture, or even just a pantry inventory. And everybody in your team needs to pull together to complete that work. A day where a contractor protects the property and cleans up after their work, so they don't create more work for your housekeeping staff. And even better, where they only use one restroom on the property that needs to be sanitized after they leave. Where they didn't drip oil on the flagstone driveway, and that you knew when they stepped onto the property that the insurance and workers' comp certificates were valid. Then everyone on your staff goes home at a respectable hour and has a lovely evening with their families. The day also begins where the principal service expectations are clear and defined, and that all requests flow through you. I fantasize about a day with a predetermined budget and all well-vetted resources so that you can make magic happen behind the scenes, and that no AC units fail even in the heat of the summer, where you've proactively maintained all mechanical equipment. And you're saving money by purchasing often used items in bulk. And as a result, you never run out of printer ink, and where the chips are never stale in the pool house. I imagine tracking purchases and receiving your much anticipated Apple order, knowing exactly who received it at the security gate with a photo of its contents and a notification pop up on your phone that says it was delivered to your office. And oh yeah, that you didn't have to work 60 hours a week to get all this done. One can dream, right? While I'm no longer an estate manager, I have created my own ideal day in the life of a former estate manager where I get to help you manifest a more perfect day. My lofty dreams are coming to fruition. How to Manage a Mansion will be live on Monday. Please make sure you're on my email list and stay tuned for all the details.